stop working. You never stop, you never stop. Let's sing it out. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop, you never stop working. You never stop, you never stop Praise the one who set me free. Hallelujah. Death has lost its grip on me. You have broken every chain. There is salvation in your name, Jesus Christ, my living hope. Praise the one who set me free.
All right. Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Birmingham Bible Church's Winning Wednesday. We are so excited that you have decided to join us here on today. And so if this is your first time, we like to enlighten you, educate you, inspire you. And today we're going to have a little fun. So what I need you to do is I need you to share this broadcast on social media, send it to your sister girl, your girlfriend, your mama, your daughters, anybody you know who wears makeup. Because today we're going to be playing in some makeup on today. At this time of the year, a lot of people are having office parties or having parties. There's family gatherings. We want to look our best. A couple of days ago, I was actually in the mall, and you would not believe everybody who's buying dresses, just, gowns and what have you, because they're going to weddings, they're getting fitted and all this kind of stuff. And so, of course, we had to bring on someone who can tell us and show us how to look our very best. And if you recognize the picture, the picture Pastor Mason and I a few minutes ago, renewing our vows, this lady did my makeup. She is awesome. She has an awesome spirit. She's so funny. She is down to earth, and she's anointed. She has anointed hands. I mean, she may be anointed spiritually where she worships, but she also has anointed hands. And so I am so glad to introduce to you guys Millicent Payne. She also she's well known. She's making up people that are really famous, and so blessings upon her and everything that she's doing. But I bring to you now Millicent Payne. She's gonna show us how to do our face, y'all. Hey, Millicent.
Hey, Lady Pam, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing good. I'm doing wonderful.
Thank you so much for inviting me to Winning Wednesday. I'm so excited to be here on Hump Day. Hey,
everybody. Yes, it is. And so I'm so glad you could do this because you make it look so easy. I mean, you like doing my face, you probably done in like 45 minutes. And I was like, this would take me 5 hours. So I know you're going to help, I guess. I know I'm not the only one. But yeah, so tell us how to get started. Just tell us what to do.
Absolutely. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to do what I consider a dash out of the door demo. And the reason I want to take that approach, Lady Pam, is that most women like yourself, even like me, we lead very busy lives. And who has a lot of time to spend making up a face every day?
Exactly.
Right. So normally you're trying to dash out of the door. So that's the approach that I'm going to take today that I feel is practical, that any woman can achieve who desires to just have a little pick me up to the face. And then another reason I'm going this route is because makeup can be so in depth and very it can be very technical. I don't want to lose anyone in that process. But what I will say is that at the top of the year, after this this Winning Wednesday session, if anyone would like to schedule a personal appointment with me, my website, you can share that website with them and they can go out and get that one-on-one time if this information is going too fast. But again, my approach today is going to be kind of like a dash out of the door. I won't get into the heavy lifting of makeup because we could be here all night. This is for the everyday woman. How does that sound?
That sounds wonderful. Love it because we're novices. And so you're right. We need something basic, not too technical. I love it.
Yeah. Yep. And with the holiday season coming up, I'm just going to do a quick, what I consider holiday look. Okay.
Yeah.
And hopefully you all can take some of these techniques with you as you go to your holiday parties, holiday events, that sort of thing. Okay. So we're going to jump right in. Can I just go ahead and get started?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
You ready?
So now I just want to tell y'all, I have help right here. These are my eyes. So if you see me kind of looking at my mirror over here, it's because I can't see this close. But I'm gonna try my best looking into the camera of the laptop. But if you see me do one of these numbers,
right, that's the best.
Just know I'm trying to do it, and then I'll bring it back to the front. So y'all.
All right,
we're gonna jump right into it. So I'm gonna start with brows. I'm gonna do a basic brow. Some basic tools. Women struggle with brows. Most women I know say, I can't do brows, I can't do lashes. Is that you, Lady Pam?
That's me.
Okay, yeah. I don't expect anybody to be able to take this technique and just go and execute it on a professional level, but I try to show you something that's just really simple. So I'm going to start off. This is called a spoolie. This is like a mascara spoolie. So it looks like a mascara one, but it has no product on there. And you can just buy this standalone. This is called a spoolie. And the way I like to approach brows is I take the spoolie and I always start with brows. So a question that I get often, where do you start with makeup? Me, it's brows. Okay. Because I believe brows frame everything else. So I take the spoolie and your brows naturally grow in this direction. So I just brush them a little bit in the direction that they grow. And I'm going to surprise y'all. Yes. I am taking a lip liner to my brows, and I'm using a mechanical lip liner. Let me show you the difference. When I say mechanical, that's the lip liner where you
twist it
and it goes up and it comes.
Yeah,
that's mechanical. A pencil liner is where you have to sharpen it.
Yeah.
Okay? Then you have like a wax-based liner. This is similar to mechanical, where you can push this up as well. But I like to use lip liners because to me, lip liners are creamier and they're easier to work with. That's what I'm going to use today. This is why I'm using the liner. Think about it, Lady Pam. What's the difference between an eyeliner, a lip liner, and an eyebrow liner? What's the difference? What do you think the difference is? This is not a trick question.
Just besides the word, eye, lip, and brow.
Lady Pam.
Don't you start speaking.
Lady Pam.
Yeah.
You pathetic.
I am. Okay.
There is no difference.
Yeah.
So you can use any kind of liner in your brows. You can use any kind of liner on your eye. You can use any kind of liner on your lip. It doesn't matter if it's a lip, brow, or eye. Use it. Okay. So we're going to do the brows real quick. All right. So the way I'm going to do my brows is I am about to get my mirror.
So you can see.
Oh. So I am just taking my pencil and I'm going on the bottom in the natural direction of my hair. Then I'm going to go up top. And I too am going to go in the natural direction of my hair. And then I'm going to start filling in the middle. I did not touch this side of my brow.
Yeah.
Okay. The outside of the brow, I tend to make a little darker. Okay.
Wow. Now, Milson, what color should we use?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's a good question. Okay.
That's a good question. Somebody look at your neighbor and say, never.
Never, neighbor, never.
Use. Black.
Black.
Okay. So you always want to use brown or dark brown. And then another tip is to look at the color of your hair. My hair is black, so I
Mhm.
use dark brown. If you
Okay.
have brown, light brown, blondish, you have highlights, I would use
Mhm.
medium brown color.
Brown.
Because
Okay.
you don't want them to look too harsh. So that's a very good question. So keep the questions coming. So all I'm doing now is I'm just taking that pencil and I'm just brushing that color. Okay. So we have a
Wow.
brow here, and you see
Yeah.
my brows are thin over here. So now I'm going to build a brow on this side. So we have a brow.
Oh, that's pretty. So
And
once
look
you,
at this. So you see that?
yeah,
No brow, a brow. Y'all see that?
yes.
Okay. Now, let me do this side.
I think I missed a step. So once you use the liner, then you fill it in with the brush. I thought I missed something.
Yes, I'm gonna do it on this side. So,
All right. Okay.
so again, I'm taking that liner and I'm going on the bottom. So
Uh-huh.
y'all see the bottom. And then I'm gonna take the liner and go on top to the natural way that my brows grow. And you can see here, it needs to be filled in, right?
Right.
So all I'm doing is taking the pencil and filling that in. I did not touch the front. I'm gonna show
Yeah.
you what I do to the front. The reason I don't touch the front is because if you touch the front, it's gonna look like a box. And that's not natural. Brows don't look like boxes in the front. So it shouldn't be harsh. So I kind of make it dark on the outside. And it doesn't have to be perfect because I'm gonna do a little trick for y'all. Okay, so right now, the brows are not coming to the front like they need to be. You see, it's kind of starting back.
Mhm.
If you want your brows to start the correct place, you just put a tool here, and wherever this lands, this is where your brows should start.
Mm.
So are my brows starting the correct place over here?
Wait a minute.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It needs to
Okay.
be brought over some, right?
Right.
See, you see how this is going slanted?
It's going slanted.
Wherever this is, your brow should start here. So you see my
Okay.
brows start back a little ways.
Yeah.
Here, see, I brought it over. Here, it's got some lengthening to do. So the way I'm going to lengthen this is a step that you probably didn't see. I'm going to take some of this product and I'm moving that product forward.
Okay.
And that's how we get the front of the brow to get to the area that it needs to. So that's all I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Now we're gonna make it look pretty. Okay. So now they look toward, but that's okay. We're about to come we're gonna get into form. Okay. And then we're gonna be moving on to eyes in just a second. So the next tool that I'm gonna use is a flat brush. This is what I mean by a flat brush. So we had a spoolie.
Mm-hmm.
Then we used the pencil.
Mm-hmm.
Used an angle brush because this is going in an angle.
Angle brush. Okay.
Now we're gonna go into a flat brush.
Okay.
See all this stuff that the makeup artists have to go through. This is, it's technical.
It
We love what we do. Okay. I'm gonna take some concealer. What color concealer? It doesn't matter. Long as it's a little lighter, maybe 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, it's fine. Yeah. So I put some on back of my hand, and all I'm gonna do is dip this flat brush in, and I'm gonna make my brows kind of look a little pretty. So do y'all remember when we were in grade school and we had to color a picture? What did we do? When we first got that picture, what did we do? We would outline.
Outline it, yeah, and then fill it in.
And fill it in.
Yeah.
This is all we're about to do. The same concept. So my brow here, we're gonna outline it with the concealer, and that's what makes the brows pop.
Pop, yeah.
Okay.
Girl, I've been using eyeshadow.
Oh,
I take it all off like that ain't right.
Command that spirit to leave now. Just playing. That's why we here. I'm just playing. I'm playing. Okay. So we're just going to outline it. I'm trying my best to see on this side.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to take some of that product and press it down into
Oh.
the skin.
While you're doing that, what concealer or foundation products do you recommend, that you like to work with? Not, I know you're not promoting anybody right now, but
Honestly, anything.
anything.
I use e.l.f. concealer. Right now I'm using Morphe. Concealer is concealer to me because this right here, this technique,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't matter what product you use because it's not really giving you color. It's going to serve as just like a way to make your brow pop.
Yeah.
It could be anything. It could be
anything.
foundation. It can be foundation because what I'm about to do now is I'm going to use foundation on the inside. So I use the lighter color on the outside because that's going to become our eyeshadow.
Okay.
So when people have like a light color up there,
Mm-hmm.
that's not eyeshadow.
It's not eyeshadow.
Some people put a light color eyeshadow in their brow bone.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Never.
Okay.
I always use a lighter color concealer and I just use a transparent powder to set it. And that becomes that brow bone color.
Okay.
Eyeshadow, because it looks more natural. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I just put some darker color in the front. The reason I'm using two different colors, you don't have to use two different colors. You can use one color. The reason I'm using two different colors is because I don't like there to be, it's something called a halo effect. I don't like light concealer in the front of my brows. It just don't look natural. I want it to be the color of my skin. I know that's technical, but that's about the most technical we're going to be tonight. And then do that. I promise you, because y'all, this is going to be so easy. So once you do your brows, so I'm doing my brows. And then what I'm doing now is I'm taking a blending brush and I'm blending out something called line of demarcation. Millicent, what is line of demarcation? Line of demarcation, when I say line of demarcation, you should never, Lady Pam, be able to see where anything on your eye or your face starts and stops. There are some people who put eyeshadow on and you can see the line where the eyeshadow started. It's not blended. So that's called a line of demarcation. So what you want to do is you want to take some type of brush and let me see if I can change my lighting. Hold on one second. Sorry.
You fine.
The line of demarcation, I'm gonna bring my light back. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Okay. So the line of demarcation is the line where you can see the product starts to stop. So I'm just blending that out. Okay. Blending it out. Now we're gonna move to our eyeshadow. So this is my brow.
Wow.
That's my brow. Okay. Now, eyeshadow. I'm not going to the face yet. I always do my eyes first. And this is why I do my eyes first. When you put eyeshadow on, sometimes there's eyeshadow that falls onto your skin. So let's just say if you did your foundation first, and then you went and did your eyes and you get eyeshadow on your foundation, you've messed up your foundation. So just do the eyes first. That way, if you got eyeshadow that falls, you can wipe it off and then start that. So we're going to get into moisturizing and all of that skin prep after we get done with the eyes. Okay.
Okay.
So this same brush that I blended the line of demarcation with, this is just a blending brush. I'm going to take the brush. I put some, this is eyeshadow primer. What type of eyeshadow primer? Any? It don't matter. As long as it say eyeshadow base or primer, it all works the same way.
Now, I don't know anything about primer. Is it all the same color?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Some of it is, now they've gotten a little bit more sophisticated. Some of these companies have colored primer, but I just use like a neutral tone primer.
Neutral. Okay.
Yeah. I don't get caught up in all the different colors. This is like a tan or peach looking color. But any eyeshadow primer will work. As long as it's not, don't buy a color one like a purple one.
Right.
Or a black one. Because your eyeshadow, this is neutral that'll go with anything. So what I'm doing is I put the primer on and I use the windshield wiper motion, just like this. Wax on, wax off. Y'all remember that Karate Kid?
Remember that Karate Kid? Yep.
Channeling our Karate Kid. So that's all I'm doing. Okay. That's all I did. I just put it there on my lid. And we're about to do a simple eye. I think everyone looks good with like some type of gold or neutral color eye.
Yes.
So we're going to keep this real simple, y'all. And I bless y'all and tell y'all a trick. Tell y'all a secret. I don't ever wear eyeshadow. And as much as I do my makeup, and people compliment me on makeup all the time, I never wear eyeshadow.
Really?
Because I have something called a hooded eye. A hooded eye means, y'all see how I got something. Okay, so if I do this, my eye looks smooth.
Mm-hmm.
If I do this, you see that little line there?
Yeah.
That's like a piece of fat. It covers up my eye. So I don't even work overtime to try to put eyeshadow on because you're not gonna be able to see it no way. Right. So guess what I do? I put foundation on, lashes, brows, blush, and lips, and I'm out the door. Okay. All right. So this is what we're gonna do. Real quick. We're gonna make this so quick. I'm gonna take just a brown color, like an orange and brown color. Mm-hmm. And I am going to throw that in the corner of my eyes.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing on that side.
And still the windshield wiper motion.
Windshield wiper motion, okay?
Got it.
I'm going to the other side. I'm taking like an orange and a brown, and this is called a transition color. It's just helping me transition my eyeshadow. But this is just going to give you like a really nice build to your eyeshadow. So we're going to keep this down to 2 colors. Well, actually, we're going to do 3, but watch how quick we go. So all I did was I just popped a brown, and this is a Glam by Cham. I like this because it's a neutral palette. It's just neutral colors, nothing spectacular. All right. Now I'm going with a darker brown. So you see, we use like an orange and a medium brown. Now I'm gonna go in with just a darker brown and pop that on top of that. And this is just going to help build the outside, so that lid color that we put on, that gold color that we about to put on, will stand out. So I'm gonna show you how this is gonna look. So you see, I'm just,
that's pretty.
I'm just going in on the outside. The reason I start on the outside as well is because it's just giving me a guide on where the eyeshadow on my lid is gonna go. You see where it's gonna go, right?
Right. Yeah.
In areas that we don't have eyeshadow on.
Right.
It's just that simple. So now I'm gonna take this gold color in the corner. Just taking that gold color. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna pop that gold color on the lid where there was no color. Okay.
Oh, pretty.
Taking that color again. You see how quick I'm doing this? Mm-hmm. It doesn't take long because we're about to move to the foundation. That's all I'm doing. I'm just placing that color on the lid. I'm gonna blend out this demarcation because I can see where the eyeshadow started and stopped. So I'm going in, blending it out.
Now, Milson, while you're doing that, if someone, because you talking about your eyes are hooded, so I have small eyes. So how can I open them up, for those who may have, smaller eyes, but besides getting into eyelashes and that kind of stuff, is there a trick you can do with the eyeshadow?
Yes, there is something called a cut crease. A cut crease, which if I wouldn't do that tonight, y'all would be like, hold technical. On. Baby. There's something called a cut crease where you literally create a bigger crease with concealer or with eyeshadow base, and you'll bring it above where your hood is. So my hood is right here.
It's right there. Yeah.
I would bring a crease up right here, and it'll give me the illusion of a larger eye. But very good question. But that's a personal session right there. People want
that's a person. Sound like it.
But very, very good question. All right. So all I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add a liquid eyeliner. I'm using Wet n Wild. This is like $1.99.
Sure is. Yeah.
Okay. Wet n Wild. They have amazing black liquid liner. I love it. You can add liquid liner. They have black, they have brown. So if you're a lighter complexion and you think black is too much for you, you just add that.
Wow.
So I just added a little liquid liner. And I'm sorry if y'all hear my son in the background.
It's fine.
Okay. I told him to turn the TV down earlier, but so that's all I'm doing, y'all. I'm just adding a little liquid liner. And if you don't like lashes, you literally can put the liquid liner on,
Mm-hmm.
put some mascara on later, and some foundation, and out the door. Okay,
Wow.
so here we go with our eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure you can see it.
I see.
All right, we're gonna come back and do we're gonna finish them with lashes, a little small lash. We're about to move to the skin. Okay, so that's eyes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about skin. So I didn't put any moisturizer on before I started my face, just in case we had something called fallout. And you know, we talked about fallout. That means the product falls onto your skin. But you always need to moisturize your skin. There are different moisturizers. Mary Kay has a good one with SPF already built into it. I personally like Cetaphil. And this is the one with the green. There's one with the purple. I think it's tailored for those with dry skin, or maybe for oily, or maybe for dry. But the reason I like Cetaphil with the green is because this is for all skin types. This is what I mean by skin types. Everybody falls into a skin type. Skin type is you're either normal, which means your skin is not dry, it's not oily, it's not even combo, it's just normal. Not a lot of people fall into that category. When they do, I love them. Then you have combo. Combo is I'm dry in some places, oily in other places. I normally get oily in my T-zone areas or something like that. Is that you, Lady Pam?
That's me.
Combination. Okay. Then you have oily. That person, they get oily, T-zone, cheeks, just everywhere. It's just reeking oil. And then you have dry, really dry skin. So whatever type you are, this moisturizing lotion works for you because it's not tailored to one skin type. So whatever skin type you are, this is what you want to use. So with every session, I just take a little pump here and I put the moisturizer and I go in a downward motion. The reason I don't go up, sometimes people have hairy skin and the moisturizing lotion can get caught under the hair and sit on top of the skin, and it makes the makeup not go on really nice or smooth. Make sure you get under the eyes, because under the eyes is the driest part of the face. Nobody gets oily under their eye. I don't care how oily you get. Most people start to get oily here in this area and every place else. But under the eye, it's the driest. So make sure you moisturize, and then you make sure you moisturize your forehead. You don't have to use your hand. This is why I use my hand, because your hand has your body temperature, and the more products that you put on your hand and you put it on your face, the more skin-like it's going to be, because it's taking on your body temperature. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it makes plenty sense. Yeah.
So some people use brushes just because that's what they like to do. These my hands on my face, I'm gonna do it. But you know, to each his own. All right. So I have the moisturizer on. It doesn't take a whole lot. I put the moisturizer on. Another step is some people will want to use a primer. So let's just say if I was oily and I put my moisturizer on, and I'm like, but I know if I put some foundation on in 30 minutes or an hour, my face is going to be oily. Is that you, Lady Pam?
That's right. I'll be shiny. Yep.
So this is where you go from the moisturizer to a primer. This is a mattifying primer. This is L'Oreal Infallible. A lot of the products that I'm using, you can get from beauty supply stores and pharmacies. I don't always like to recommend products that's hard for people to find. I try to use stuff that people can just go grab and get, right? This is L'Oreal Infallible. You can get this at Walmart, Target, anywhere the L'Oreal Infallible is sold. And this is the mattifying primer. I'm not going to put it on my skin because I have dry skin. But Lady Pam, for you and anyone else who has oily skin, make sure your primer is an oil-free or mattifying primer.
Okay.
Now, if you just want to go ahead and get an oil-free moisturizer, you can. And Mary Kay has a good one, and you can use that moisturizer. And you wouldn't necessarily have to use a primer.
Okay.
So to each his own. But for you, Lady Pam, L'Oreal Infallible is good. Becca, they just went out of business. Elf has a good one. So just make sure you put a primer on, but I'm not going to do it because I have dry skin. Okay. Now we're moving to the face, the foundation. Foundation. Some people don't know how to choose their color. They're like, I don't even know what color to get. Do you find that to be an issue?
Yes.
Okay. I would recommend going into a makeup store, having some of the reps match you, but then even sometimes they don't get it right. One thing about foundation is that some foundations oxidize. So they may look one color going on. Oxidization is once it settles into your color. Okay. Which is the case for me. This foundation I'm going to use on tonight is, it looks one color in the bottle and once I put it on, but once it oxidizes, it settles into my color. So I'm going to actually use two different foundations. I know that seems real technical, but I promise it's not going to be. I'm going to use two different foundations. So what y'all think I'm going to do with this? I'm going to put it on back in my hand. About 4 pumps. Now, ladies, y'all be putting your foundation on and it don't look like that because you be scared that it's going to look cakey. And you barely put it on. You may put it like this. It be like this. And you think that's some. That ain't nothing. It's okay. Stop being scared. This is water. It can't look cakey.
Talk to us, Millicent. Talk to us.
If you want to look like something, it's not going to look cakey. There is no way liquid can be cakey. There's no way. Especially this medium cover stuff. If you wear Maybelline and some of these cheap brands, baby, you don't slap that stuff in your face. Okay. So I'm taking foundation and I'm putting it all over my skin. I'm dabbing it. I'm using a foundation brush. You can use any kind of brush.
So you're putting your darker one on first. I know you're doing the technical part, but you're putting your darker one on first and then
on the outside.
I gotcha. Huh.
I'm gonna do a few more pumps. Y'all don't talk about me. I promise that it gonna look cakey. I promise you. So I'm just dabbing it into my skin, just like this. That's all I'm doing. It don't have to be perfect because we're not blending it in yet. All right. And then I'm gonna take a lighter color and go under my eye just to give the face some dimension. Millicent, what do you mean by dimension? The reason I say dimension is because if you put one color all over your face, you're just gonna look flat and dead. This is when you see people look dead. They be like, oh, they casket ready. That's because they added a dimension to their face.
Yeah.
So then I'm gonna take a color that's about 3 shades lighter, just 3 shades lighter. And I'm gonna use that same brush and I'm going right under my eye. Right under my eye. Just do that. And I'm just kind of hitting the middle areas. And this is just gonna give me a little dimension. All right, now that that's on, I believe in a beauty blender, y'all. If you don't want a beauty blender, go ahead and just blend out with your brush. But I like beauty blenders because it makes your makeup looks airbrushed. Okay. So now, I use beauty blenders that have a butt, and it is really called the butt, and then the flat side. The flat side is going to go under my eye. The butt is going to go on my face because this is the bigger part of the beauty blender. So all I'm doing at this point, I'm punching myself. I'm not dragging. All I'm doing is I'm pushing it into the skin. I'm not touching under the eye yet, okay? That's going to be last. All I'm doing is I'm pushing that product into the skin, just like this. And you can still see the light color that I haven't blended in, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the dimension. All right. So that's all I did. And then I'm using the butt of the Beauty Blender. Now I'm going to turn this over. See, this part is dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Part is clean. All I'm doing now is I'm going under the eye, and I'm going to take my time because under the eye is the softest part and the most sensitive part of the face. So all I'm doing is blend that in.
Wow.
You see the dimension that I'm adding to my face?
Yeah, I see it.
It's not flat. It's like, bam, whoo. Okay.
Yeah, you're not casket ready.
Okay. That's all I'm doing. And now I'm going to go in the middle. And that's all I did. I just used that flat part. Just like the eyes can have lines of demarcation, the foundation can too. So you just make sure if you see any edges that's standing out, you blend. Okay? Yeah. I'm going to take this up here, the top. And I'm going to blend this in too. All right? That's all I'm doing. Okay? Wow. Now I'm ready to set the face. Baby, we got our foundation on. Okay, honey, I'm coming. Give me 5 more minutes. That's what you got to tell your hoodie. They be like, "Pay." Like,
right.
Damn, come on. Say, okay, honey, give me 5 more minutes.
Oh, that's right.
And then see, we would be done with this in 5 minutes, y'all. Watch.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to set. Ladies, set your foundation.
I don't do that part.
So you put your foundation on.
And just like going out the door. Just going out the door. That's why I got you on here, Millicent.
Thank you, Lord. We thank you for this session, Lord. Oh, baby, listen, change is coming.
Change is coming.
There are certain things that's an abomination to the Lord. And
that's right.
Foundation.
Not saying your foundation.
Available. But anyway, okay. So we ain't gonna talk about you though, you know.
Thank you.
So y'all know I use 2 different color foundations on my face, right?
Yep.
2 different color foundations means 2 different color powders. So I'm gonna take a lighter color powder, and I'm using just like, I love these. These come from CVS. It's a bag of them. Ladies, keep some applicators. Don't throw them away. Wash them. How you wash them? Dawn dishwater liquid. Squeeze them, put them in some water. Get all that makeup out and keep recycling them. Use them. I've had these for years. Okay. So I'm going to take that powder and I'm going to set under the eye. This is just going to lift your face a little bit. People going to think like you've been in Millicent here, baby. No, I hadn't either. I'm just, okay. That's all we did. Now we're going to set the other side, the outside. This is L'Oreal Infallible. This is matte. You can use any light color. All right. All I'm going to do, I'm going into my brush. Now I'm sitting under here because we did a darker foundation. So we got to do a darker powder.
Wow. In the same areas you put the dark foundation, you put in the dark powder.
There you go. And you put the light powder where? Where you put the lighter foundation. That's
the
it.
Nose, the forehead, yeah, chin, yeah.
All right.
Now, do we put any makeup? I know you're just doing like a quick job. Are we supposed to put makeup on our neck? So in 2 different
Very
colors?
good question. Very good question. You should not have to, because if you get a foundation color that matches your neck, it will all blend. So that's one thing I did not. Let me clarify. When you are trying to match your foundation, never match your foundation to your face. This is what I mean. Most women make the mistake of going into a beauty supply store or a pharmacy and they put the foundation on their face. And if it looks like it's the color of your face, you go with it. That's not how you choose your foundation color. You choose your foundation color according to your neck color. So your foundation, this is why I use 2 different colors though, Lady Pam, because most faces are not the same color here and there. Some people are darker and then lighter. So that means you're making your whole face dark. If you're lighter here, you're going to look dark. This is why you see some women, it's like, well, that makeup was too dark. They got one color foundation on.
Right.
So get you 2 different color foundations. Get one for the outside, one for the under. The outside is what matches your neck, right? The under matches your chest. Our chest is covered most of the time, so our chest is lighter than our neck. So this matches here. This matches there.
Got it. Thank you.
All righty. All right. Now we're gonna throw a little eyeliner on. See, y'all, it ain't hard. You see, I'm talking, but maybe I could be done with this like in 15 minutes. Y'all see how quick I put that on?
You sure right.
Now I'm gonna take a little eyeliner and I'm just gonna rim my eye. The liner that I like to use is a gel liner by LA Girl because it don't take much, just a little bit. And if you don't want to put eyeliner on, you don't have to. One trick to open up your eyes, if you have tight eyes, Lady Pam, I know you said you have small eyes. So one way to open up your eye even more is to put white eyeliner on. Yeah.
Did you say white? Okay.
Just
I got
not like it ain't like heavy, but it's like you rim it just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Okay.
Just a little bit. All right. I put a little eyeliner on. We're gonna throw a little blush on, ladies. Blush is, let me tell you something. Blush is the gospel. If you ain't wearing blush, you in sin. You need to get in right fellowship and right standing. Now I'm just saying,
see, I don't put it on because I feel like I look like a clown, and I know it's because I'm not putting it on right. But
well, it may not necessarily mean that you're not putting it on right. You just may not be using the right color for your skin tone.
Okay. Yeah.
Skin tone. People fall under 4 categories of skin tone. Skin tone. You're either cool, warm. Actually 3. You're either cool, warm, or neutral.
Okay.
And I'm looking at your neck. You're cool up and down. Cool means you got a lot of yellow in your skin.
Oh.
Warm means you got a lot of red in your skin. Red undertones. And then neutral means you kind of got olives, tans. You got like and I'm a neutral person. I'm gonna give you this example. Angelina Jolie will be considered neutral. She kind of has like that olive, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool, Tisha Campbell. Warm, I'm gonna say Oprah. Oprah has a lot of warmness in her skin. Michelle Obama has some warmness in her skin. Tisha Campbell got some. So you just kind of look at people's neck and stuff and see. Yes. So you're probably not using the right tone. I like this blush binder because it comes with all types of colors. It's gonna scare you when you see it. This Holy Grail. It's got all colors for Caucasians and African Americans. Okay.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go with something that's a little bit deeper right here. Because see, this looks red, right? So yeah, if you put this on, you would probably feel like I'm like a clown. Yeah, because you're so cool, Lady Pam. You need something kind of darker.
I need something darker. Okay.
So you see how I just put that on?
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Oh. Yeah. And it just adds some dimension to your face. That's all.
Yes.
Blush. Come on, blush. That's it. Now we can add a lip.
Now we got a lip.
How easy that was. I think I'm add a little highlighter, just a little highlighter for the holidays. Ladies, you want a little highlighter? You know, you're going to a holiday event. You want to add a little sparkle. You and your husband. If you and your husband ends up under the mistletoe, then just add a little.
All right now.
Huh?
Say what? You glowing.
Yes. Did you say something? Oh, I'm smiling so people can see my highlight.
Right.
Because you be like, baby, this face beat. Then you'll get this highlighter today. You be like, huh? Oh, okay. Okay. So, for the holidays, red lip is amazing. some women think they can't wear red. I think Lady Pam, didn't I do a color on you and you was
You
saying
did.
color or
And
something?
I was like, oh, because I am so conservative and neutral with my colors, anything that's beyond what I'm like, oh, I don't know, but let's try it. But you did do a color me. It was pretty. I think it was a burgundy maybe,
It was like
or
a burgundy and I put like
yeah.
a color on the inside or something.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Ladies, you don't have to be scared of color and red. I know most of you think, oh, I'm too either something for red or red is too much. Well, I guess I'm the makeup artist. I'm a makeup artist, so I wear black. But I know that's y'all. And I'm gonna put my lash on in a minute. But when you're gonna do red lips or just any color lip, I always do a lip liner with it. That's just gonna help calm it down.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna add a lip liner.
While you're doing that, back in the day, I remember, and I hope nobody's still doing this. Growing up a little girl, there would be ladies who would put black lip liner. I know you remember. Baby.
I was one of them. With Vaseline.
With Vaseline.
Look at a hotness.
That's right. Don't do that, y'all.
Hey, that ain't what the Lord is calling for in these last days.
That's right.
So I'm just throwing this red lip on. I like to, I'm into matte lips because the color doesn't go anywhere. But if you want to do shine on top of this, you can.
Now you did something with my lips. I don't know if you're going to do it today, but you put a darker shade on the outside and the inside was a lighter color.
That's called an ombre.
Ombre.
Ombre. Okay. That's called an ombre.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That's a very popular lip. It's easy. And it just looks good on everybody. Everybody can wear an ombre lip. Everybody can wear ombre lip. And I got powder all over me. I'm just gonna throw a lash on and we're gonna complete this look. And Lady Pam. Let me talk about Lady Pam, y'all. So when Lady Pam came to get her makeup done, well, before she came, I don't know about no lashes. I don't know about no lashes.
I showed you.
I said, Lady Pam, I got you. I look real conservative, Millicent. I don't like Lady Pam, I got you. Lady Pam.
You showed you.
Okay, so.
And I was like, oh, I like these. I was just batting them.
Baby, Lady Pam, you can tell her none, y'all. Y'all first lady was walking up out of here. Baby, like Michelle on who bomb. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this lash on real quick. I know everybody's not a lash person. I do the dramatics. I don't do the bigs, but I do dramatics just because I like them to say something. But if you're going to a holiday party, what I'm doing is just like I put my eyeliner on, I'm putting my eyelash glue on as eyeliner. Oh. This is the trick. If you want to learn how to do your lashes, you're like, I can't put lashes on. Don't put the glue on the lash. Put the glue on your eye. And make it look like eyeliner. So this is a clear one. It's going on white. And all I'm doing is I'm putting this on top of my eyeliner as if it's eyeliner. Okay. Now this is going to be on so quick. This is going to watch. Y'all gonna be like, girl, listen, y'all gonna be wanting me to, y'all gonna be booking me. Y'all gonna be like, I would have never thought about doing that. Okay. Now, see, this one is starting to dry. You see, it's not white anymore. It's a little bit. That's why I put it on my skin, because the skin is warming it up. Now I'm going to take, I should have brought some scissors over here. I'm going to take this lash. See, if Lady Pam would have seen these lashes, she would have been like, oh, that's too much for me.
Right.
Put it on the eye. Watching, I put it on my eye. You would be like, that's really pretty. Yeah, I got to stop being scared. The Lord is saying in 2023.
the Lord is saying, do a new thing.
Yeah. Lady Pam, now you preaching.
Don't you get me started.
Yes, Lord, Lady Pam. Now you preaching, minister. Oh,
I thought she crazy, y'all. Oh, that's pretty.
Stop playing with me. Y'all be playing too much. Y'all playing. That's all I did.
Oh, and I get nervous when I see other people with them, like, and they look like spider legs, and I'm like, So I get scared. I'm like, I don't want no eyelashes, but that is pretty. Very tasteful.
They really open up your eye, especially for pictures. If you're gonna be on pictures, and I'm gonna speak to women who are in, who have like professional things to attend, or you're going to be taking pictures, you're going to be on flyers, you're going to be doing or speaking, it's okay. And these are, you can even go down one. You don't even have to do something as dramatic as these, because they have them smaller. There is a left and a right side to lashes, just like shoes. Lashes are not created equal. You just can't take a lash and put it on your eye. You got to see which one is the left, which one is the right. But you can get you a lash, put it on, and it's just going to really elevate your look. But if you don't want to do lashes, I am a lash slob, baby. Just put you some mascara on and keep moving. Yeah. But this is the look.
Oh, that's pretty, because that's what you did with mine. I think you put mascara on. Was it before the eyelashes? After.
Kind of lift them a little bit.
To lift them a little bit, yeah. Oh, but that's pretty.
It's the final look.
Wow.
No highlighting, no contouring, all of the stuff that you see on social media. We literally use 2 different color foundations, one under the eye to give the face a lift. You see how it's not flat?
Yes.
It looks, elevated. We use some blush, one little thing of blush, a little highlighter.
Yeah.
Add a little gold to the eye. What y'all think?
Beautiful.
Is it pretty?
Love it. Yes. Love it.
Yes. Lady Pam, do you have any questions for me?
I do not. One more question. Tell our viewers how they can schedule you for either a makeup session, or you teach people how to do it. So how can people contact you? This was awesome. This was awesome. I jotted some notes down, but I'll probably be texting you a message. What'd you say? But how can people contact you?
Absolutely. They can find me right now. I'm on social media hiatus, but they can go to my website at www.millicentpayne, that's PAYNE.com. MillicentPayne.com. Even if you go to Google and put in Millicent Payne Beauty, or you say makeup artist in Birmingham, I think I'm now at the top of the Google search.
I know you are. Praise God. Amen. I'm serious.
I'm so grateful, Lady Pam, just for that. That's a testimony within itself. And just even being here tonight, when you reached out to me, I said, absolutely, I would do it. You all have been planting seeds into people's lives and ministries, and y'all are just awesome shepherds. So when you reached out, I said, you know what, as busy as I am, I got to make time to do this, just because I'm on the ground, right? People paid $500 for my classes. And so I said, this is a seed. Because y'all are good ground, and I want everybody to win. This is why it's called Winning Wednesday.
That's right.
Wednesdays, right? And so, hey, these are some tips that I teach people in my personal classes and my other classes. But you all got it here, Winning Wednesday. If you want to go deeper and more technical, book me. Come to me, www. And this is actually what I'm doing. Thank you, Holy Spirit. This is what I'm going to do, Lady Pam. I'm going to create a coupon code specifically for everyone who is tuning in today. I'm going to create a coupon code.
Okay.
And it's going to be called WW for Winning Wednesday.
WW.
And if they put that coupon code in there, they're going to receive 50% off the class. So I'll create that if that's something you all are interested in. I'll put that code in there, put in the coupon code WW for Winning Wednesday, and you can get a personal session with me at 50% off the price. So you make sure you put that coupon code in, and you all will be able to book that session with me for 50%.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Millicent. Thank you for sowing seeds into us. And also you do ladies parties, you do all kind of stuff. I know we talked a little bit while I was there, but you do stuff for parties as well, right?
Absolutely. You have girls' nights, women's conferences,
right?
Birthday parties, dinners. I customize packages for those type of events, but you can just contact me personally and say, hey, me and my girlfriends are coming together, and I make it fun. Y'all see, I like to have fun. So we make it interactive and virtual. I bring a bunch of goodies, makeup goodies for everybody to walk away with something. And we just have a good time. And, it's a ministering opportunity. Lady Pam, one last thing I want to say is that most people think ministry is about being in the pulpit. but it's ministry because there are women from all walks of life and individuals from all walks of life who come get in my chair or who seek services. And so when we come together, we are still doing something for the kingdom because we are imparting, we're building up, we're inspiring. And you know, that's a part of the Great Commission, right? We always think of the Great Commission being something else, but this is carrying out kingdom work. And so this is ministry for me. I love it. I love people. I love y'all. And this is just what I love to do. So anybody who wants to connect with me, MillicentPayne.com. Make sure you go look for the classes. Classes will resume in January, y'all. I'm in a moratorium period where I'm kind of coming down off a busy year. God has been so good, but January, go out there to that website, January 1, MillicentPayne.com. Put in the coupon code WW for Winning Wednesday. Get 50% off your FaceTime with me. And that's it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Millicent. Thank you for helping the ladies just win on today. You gave us some great information, some great tips. God bless you. Viewers, make sure you go out to our website, Booker. Don't forget that coupon code WW. Also share this with another person. I mean, you can just copy the link and share it. Or if you're on Facebook, just share it with someone. Listen, book Millicent, all that good stuff. As you can see, she is a wonderful person. I was over there. I was laughing so hard. I'm trying not to laugh, cry, my makeup running because we were just having a great time.
We had a good time.
We had a good time. So she is a wonderful person. Thank you for being just kingdom minded, helping us. And so we appreciate it so much. Thank you. Listen, viewers, don't forget, on Saturday, our Crown Financial class is meeting on Saturday. It's private. You need more information, please send me an email at ladypam@tcowi.org. Also, Sunday, we are having our in-person service at CW Hayes School. Pastor Mason and I are renewing our vows, which brings me to another point. Millicent does not work on Sundays. It's all over her Facebook page. I mean, all over her website. She don't work on Sundays. So keep that in mind as well. But we're renewing our vows, 25 years of marriages. So thank you for, of course, coming. Everyone is invited. And you can also share with us in that moment. It's going to be right after worship service. Worship service starts at 10. We're going to renew our vows right after that. So that's all I have. Of course, thank you, Millicent, for giving us your time.
Thank you, Lady Pam. I appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you so much. You have a good one. Till next time.
Right, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Bye.